Welcome to the Ryder and Lisa podcast.
Unfiltered laughs, honest conversations, and everything in between.
This is your backstage pass to the best moments from Ryder and Lisa.
On demand.
Powered by Always Plumbing and Heating.
We already got a front runner for text of the
month. What is it again? Week?
Oh, no, we were going to do day. Text of the day.
Oh, okay, let's do it. Text of the day.
Matt says, we're talking about things that bother you way more than they should.
Yeah, get it off your chest, and then it's only good vibes after that because it's Friday.
When somebody spells lose, loose.
Yes, or vice versa.
It's usually in an argument online. I see it too.
The best.
Oh, sounds like you loose this argument too.
That's such a good one. It is infuriating. Like, just figure it out. Do a little bit of work.
I mean, lose does sound like it could have a couple O's. I know it doesn't, but it sounds like it could.
Right.
Lose. You know what I mean?
Okay, my complaint is, why is there always something to clean? Why? Why can't everything just be done?
It's because you get up and do things. Especially when it is clean, all of a sudden I hear you rummaging through something. I was like, oh, she's going to be mad when she has to clean that. Just leave everything.
I wish I was the type of person that everything had a place.
It's true.
Because then it's easier to clean. Whereas, like, sometimes I'll pick something up and I'm like, where does this go? And I'll just toss it somewhere.
Yeah, fair.
And then you never see it again.
This text has a similar vibe. When you have so much to do, you don't know where to start.
Ew.
Yeah, that's a nasty one.
You got to write it down, and then the satisfaction of crossing things off a list.
I've got one I'd like to contribute. When you've already agreed to something with somebody, and then they continue to try to sell it to you. Does that make sense?
Yeah. It's almost like
trying to convince you, even though I've already said yes.
Like, it'll be so worth it. And then you're like, is it? Because now you're kind of giving vibes that it's not.
Well, and also, especially if it's a compromise, and I'm like, yeah, I guess we can go there for dinner. And then they're like, oh, but have you tried the Philly cheesesteak there? You might really like it.
Just you wait.
I was like, I already said yes.
And then you have the worst food of your life. Okay, hit us up. Complain. Get it off your chest. And then it's only good vibes after that for a Friday show.
Amanda says, stepping in something with wet socks. No. Stepping in something wet with socks.
Yeah.
What she said.
Does anyone else buy new socks and then you never want to wear them? So you don't want them to get dirty?
Yeah.
So you always resort to the ones that are already kind of stained?
The first wear with new socks, though, like a fresh set. Oh, boy.
Oh, look at this text. Rob, when your 9-year-old has spring dance, she has to go, but you know you're going to see 3 exes there that claim you're the a-hole. Okay,
especially when you see them all there together having a conversation. Oh, boy.
Dance mom, a circle of dance moms gossiping. Rob, you might as well just drop your kid off and leave.
This is pretty cool. SNL UK is launching.
I hope it's raunchy. It's got to be.
Well, I feel like it's going to be dry humor.
Oh, really?
Well, they do a really good job in the UK when presenting comedy of not feeling like they need laugh tracks and things.
Okay. They just keep rolling through.
Yeah, it's rarely like, this is where you laugh. It's just funny stuff. Like, if you watch the difference between The Office, the original one from the UK, and The Office, the States, I think it perfectly describes the different types of humor historically from the UK compared to the States. So I wonder if SNL UK is going to be really dry humor. I hope so.
I'm excited. Are we going to be able to watch it here?
I would assume it'll be available somewhere.
I think British comedians are amazing, so I'm excited to see them get more of a platform as well.
Well, think of some of the hosts they'll be able to bring in. Like, it'll probably be Ricky Gervais will probably be the first host.
Yeah, it'll be good.
The SNL, the normal one, the OG.
Who's on this weekend?
Goes again this weekend. I was just going to say John Hamm is the host.
Okay.
With his tight pants. And
he's in everything. Not only every Skip the Dishes commercial, but he's in a new movie that's out right now. He's in a TV show on Apple. It's crazy.
The musical guest for this weekend is Lizzo. But yeah, in 2026, SNL UK coming in. It sounds like Lorne Michaels is going to be leading the endeavor. Should be good. We have a bit of a predicament. So I'm going to be out for a bit tonight, planning to return at around 11. I've just locked down a friend who is moving to town and needs a place to live while he house hunts. So I'm going to rent my basement to him for about a month.
That's nice of you.
You've met him before.
I have once.
He is arriving at about 10, an hour before I can be home. Mm-hmm. You don't want to stay up and you don't want to deal with a kind of stranger.
Well, I'm not going to lie, I was like drunk when I met him. So I didn't actually meet him, you know?
You did.
All right.
Anyway, so you plan to just leave a key for him or leave the door open.
That should be fine.
We have 2 large dogs.
Yeah, they're kind. They're baby angels.
They're kind to people they know.
I think he'll be okay.
He's like 6'4". If a 6'4" man walks into our house at 10 p.m. when it's dark out and the dogs have never met him before, they're going to attack him.
Maybe. It's awkward. What are we going to talk about when he comes in?
Just direct him to the basement. Tell him to help himself to a beer. Tell him that there's food in the fridge.
Do I have to put a bra on for this?
Maybe a hoodie if you care.
Can't you just come home early from your event?
No. Literally, I cannot.
I just know that there are people listening that are Team Lisa right now, because is there anything worse than answering the door? You know?
He's a friend who's staying at our house. It's
awkward. Hey, come on in.
Good job. That sounds like all you would have to say.
Then what?
I'm heading back to bed. Ryder said he'd be home in an hour. Help yourself to some beers.
He's going to hear me scrolling TikToks. He's going to know I'm not actually going to sleep.
Well, get your headphones hooked up.
Yeah. Anyway, Team Lisa or...
No, nobody
everybody,
is Team Lisa.
Just you wait and see. Watch the text line.
If you're Team Lisa, you're Team... This guy's getting injured by 2 large dogs.
I'll put some Band-Aids in the entrance.
It is time for Technology Breakthrough Breakdown.
Yeah, thanks to listener Lindsay that helped us name this segment, because we tried it a few days ago and we were like, what do we call this?
The thing is, we don't know enough about science to really dig into one story, but we can just give you the Coles notes from a bunch.
You got that right.
Like this one. For the first time ever, women over 40 are having more babies than women under the age of 20. Mm-hmm. That's the first time that's ever happened in the history of the world.
I know. People are waiting to give birth. And I went golfing with a girl who had a baby at 40, and she said she didn't even take any prenatal vitamins, nothing. Wasn't expecting to get pregnant with her husband. They had a baby. She's like, perfectly healthy. Like they say it's geriatric after the age of like 32, 33.
Which sounds rude.
It's not even... They have to like go back to the drawing board with that, because like you said, more and more women over the age of 40 are giving birth, and that's fine.
Today's Technology Breakthrough Breakdown is all stories about baby making. Mm-hmm. There's been a milestone reached in medical progress where a man in his early 20s became the first ever recipient of a sperm-making stem cell transplant. And it worked.
Wait a minute. What?
So just a promising infertility treatment.
Wow.
Where they used stem cell transplants to get this guy's sperm going when they weren't previously. So that's huge. I think with one of the issues the world is facing is people aren't having enough babies anymore.
There's enough babies.
No, I understand that, but I actually truly think that that is a cause for concern for down the road, for paying for things. When you have as many people aging as we do, and everybody's maybe just having 1 or 0 kids, who's going to foot the bill when we're all seniors? Like, there are a lot of reasons why making more babies is important to continue humanity. So technology breakthroughs for people that actually want to have kids is so huge.
Yeah. How about this? A 40-year-old woman in Mexico has given birth to the world's first baby conceived through AI-powered IVF procedure. This is the first time an AI system has performed all 23 steps of the procedure, including sperm selection and injection. No human hands needed at all throughout the entire process.
I mean, normally hands aren't needed that much, right?
Well, I mean, like, you know, when they...
I'm just kidding.
Insert the...
Yeah. No, I was...
The liquid and stuff.
Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good.
Yeah, so that was interesting. I'd love to hear from our listeners. Anyone over the age of what they call geriatric? Mm-hmm. Have you gotten pregnant, had babies? Because we're changing what the doctors are telling us. It's not geriatric anymore.
I think they still use that word,
Well,
but
they
like I said,
shouldn't.
they need a better word.
They should use it maybe when someone turns like 45. Now that's a geriatric. You can maybe start using it at that age.
Sure.
I guess.
There's your technology breakthrough breakdown. The baby making edition. Chapel Roan on the way next. I've actually written a song, a parody song.
Wrote a song.
I writted a song to the tune of Hot to Go. About something I used this morning from the junk drawer.
You're really good at coming up with these parody songs on the spot, but then you never put pen to paper and make it actually come to fruition, so I'm proud of you.
Well, it's because I'm a terrible singer.
That's fine.
So it's embarrassing to actually create it. I like writing it.
Just do it.
Anyway, I did it.
I'm
So
excited.
It's coming up in a few minutes. Right now, I wanted to talk about a story that is getting some international attention. Kind of feel bad for the lady involved who wasn't allowed on her flight with her emotional support parrot.
76-year-old Maria Fraterigo flew from New York to San Juan with her parrot, Plucky, to spend the winter in Puerto Rico. No problem getting there, but when she tried to fly home, Maria was told at the airport in San Juan, Plucky wasn't allowed on the plane back home.
So she just had to chill, like wasn't allowed to go.
So now what?
I don't know.
Poor Plucky.
Yeah, I feel bad for it. It would be a lot to have an emotional support animal at the airport if people were judging you, though.
Yeah.
So maybe the fact that she just gets to fly home without the parrot is just a lot of weight off her shoulder.
Good one. I have a feeling I know why they wouldn't let the parrot on the flight.
Why?
Because the parrot would want too many of the crackers. You know, when the flight attendants come around and probably make a mess.
You wouldn't even have to ask if they wanted the pretzels. They don't. They want
don't.
the crackers.
Probably want a cracker.
Plucky.
Oh, sorry.
Anyway, hopefully she can be reunited with her bird. I would imagine she ends up flying solo and somehow gets it sent. What? I mean,
Just put it in your pocket and tell it to shh for a bit.
yeah, it's a pretty small parrot, apparently.
Yeah, there you go.
Apparently. Why couldn't it have just flew with the plane?
Oh, like beside it.
Yeah.
I don't know if a parrot can get up that high. Also, I've never seen a parrot fly.
Yeah,
They're always just perched.
Parrots can fly. You know why I know that?
Why?
Because they're birds.
Penguins are birds, and so are chickens. Loser.
Time for a song that I thought of this morning.
When you were using a product, and then as you were using it, you were kind of singing along
Yeah.
to a Chapel Roan song. So why not turn into a DJ/producer?
Exactly.
Put it to the tune.
Listen, I'm not a good singer, so
No.
bear with me, but I think you'll like the vibes of my new track.
I'm proud of you.
Turn it up. Bro, did you spill on your shirt? Is that espresso or dirt? You can't be looking like that when you go out to flirt. I think that I've got something that might work. TIDE, tied to go. Got a stain up on your clothes. Pop a cap and dab it, bro. Rub it round, you're good to go. TIDE, tied to go. How it works, nobody knows. Gets out stains like a professional. TIDE, tied to go. TIDE, tied to go. It's probably in your junk drawer. TIDE, tied to go. Use it quick, no one will know.
Oh my gosh.
What do you think?
It was so cute how when you first started spelling Tide, you weren't very confident. And then the next time you're like screaming the words. That was perfect. I personally really enjoyed it. Hit us up on the text line. Did you like Ryder's rendition of Chapel Roan?
Yeah, hot to go. It's called Tied to Go.
You did use it today. Your shirt looks great.
Yeah, you can still kind of see her, but
That's fine.
5 simple words, $1,000. It's Ryder and Lisa's 1K wordplay. Brought to you by Out of Bounds Restaurant.
We are joined by Debbie, Texter 107, and for the first time in 1K wordplay history, we have a grandma checking in with her grandkids that are along for the ride. What's up to Julie and Archer as well? Archer.
Hello.
Who's right? Is it Archer or Arthur?
Archer.
Oh, you win.
Like bow and arrow, Archer.
Love it. All right,
Good,
Debbie.
Good correction, though, Lise.
Yeah, I tried so hard there, didn't I? All right, so have you been listening to Ryder and Lisa's 1K wordplay, Debbie? You know how it works?
Every day for the last few years.
Oh my gosh. Okay, who's your teammate?
Archer says Ryder.
Okay, I like it. Get out of here, Ryder.
No problem.
All right, team. I'm going to start that 25-second timer after I say the first word. Best of luck, okay?
Okay.
Just waiting till Ryder leaves so he can't hear us. What comes to mind when I say splash?
Water.
Mix, M-I-X, mix.
Stir.
Trampoline,
Jump.
spruce,
Tree.
bird.
Fly.
Good answers. Great job. You still had 6 seconds left on the clock. Let's get Ryder back in here and give you some money on a Friday. Nice work, team. There was a team effort with this round, Ryder.
Really?
Welcome back.
All right.
What comes to mind when I say trampoline?
Jump.
$25. Spruce.
There are two answers here. I'm going to say tree.
$50, Debbie.
Almost went with grove.
I know. I was thinking that when I wrote it. I was like, I wonder how many people said grove.
That's a good one.
Bird.
Fly.
$75, team. Splash.
Swim.
Water. Oh, no.
Water's better, too. Better answer.
For $100, what comes to mind when I say mix?
Oof.
Mix. For $100. They got 75. Let's make it 3 digits. Come on.
Master?
No.
Oh.
Stir. What's mix master?
Mix master. Like in the kitchen, mix masters.
Oh.
Popular kitchen tool.
I didn't know that. I also don't cook. Congratulations, Debbie. You picked up $75. Thanks for playing.
Thank you. That's awesome.
Awesome. Have a great day.
Your next chance to play is Monday morning at 7:50.
I was thinking mix tape.
Yeah.
But stir was a good answer. I like Debbie's answer a lot. Yes, so be listening Monday morning, your chance at $1,000.
Time for Recommend Something, where we recommend something.
Okay, can I recommend something that I've never tried? Is that weird?
I guess, yeah, sure.
So I trust my friend Jen. We have the same taste in like sweets and stuff. And she said that apparently the dollar store has the best jelly beans right now.
Okay.
So they're like an Easter themed jelly bean, and they have the speckles on them, like a light pink, light blue,
Maybe
yellow, purple, and they come in a pink bag.
Okay.
Okay.
And they're just lights out.
They're called speckled jelly eggs, and she said they're so addicting. So if you have a sweet tooth like me, go pick them up.
Dollar store it is.
That's what's up.
My recommendation today is if anybody is planning to watch golf this weekend, it is the Masters. If you haven't downloaded the Masters app yet, it's taken sports watching to the next level. You can pick who you're rooting for or just your favorite golfer or whatever, maybe who you bet on, and just select them, and then you can watch just their shots.
What?
It'll flip back and forth between your favorite golfers. It is the smoothest
cool.
running app. I think it's likely what a lot of sports will be like moving forward. Like I think of March Madness when all those basketball games are on. If you could just watch when your favorite player on different teams has the ball, and it just flips back and forth for you. I don't know. It's pretty smooth running. If you haven't given it a try yet and you want to really enjoy the Masters at the next level, download their app. It's really awesome.
So there you go. Our recommendations: the speckled jelly eggs, from Dollarama, and the Masters app.
Used AI to create action figures of ourselves yesterday. This seems like a trend that's growing online.
I'm seeing a lot of people doing it, and it's so fun. So if you've done it, I want to see it. Feel free to text in what AI came up with for your action figure.
So you can punch in what you want your character to look like, or you can actually use AI, especially if you've had a public persona. You know what I mean? You've been active on social media and stuff, because it'll pull from all that to generate what it thinks you're all about. So that's what I did. I said, based on Ryder and Lisa's
socials,
create, and using these pictures or whatever, create characters for them. I don't know what it thinks I'm about.
I know. AI did you dirty. It nailed me, though. It's me holding a box of pasta and a doggy poop bag.
Yeah.
That's pretty accurate.
Lines up.
Yep.
And I mean, the golf club and the chicken wing, sure.
Totally. But what are you wearing?
I don't know. It looks like I came straight off of like a trailer park in Alabama.
You're also really short.
I've got a bandana around my neck, a denim cowboy hat.
You're missing teeth.
I got a big dirty mustache. I know I've been rocking a mustache for a while, but
not like that.
This thing's like,
it's bad.
Cop mustache. Yeah, I'm missing teeth.
If you haven't seen it yet, it's on our socials. Play 107 YEG, or you can find it Ryder FM, the Lisa Evans. We have posted this everywhere because it's hilarious. This will make your day.
But it did you so nice.
I look like a model.
You look great, and it's actually pretty realistic. Like,
no,
I would say that kind of looks like you.
A little bit.
And I guess mine kind of looks like mine.
It does.
Meets like Tom Segura.
Yeah, you're like a redneck Tom Segura.
Which I'm okay with Tom Segura. Like,
yeah,
he's
for sure. Good looking guy.
But it's him like 6 years ago before he got better looking.
It's just like a kind of a stubby action figure.
You know? Nobody would buy that if they didn't know who it was.
Unless they were buying it as a joke. That's the sad part. AI did you dirty, man.
Yeah, and it included your dog, but it didn't include mine.
Aw, poor Gordy.
Yeah, I love Gordy.
Poor baby.
Anyway, if you'd like to see it, it's on our socials. Speaking of our socials.
That's a wrap on this episode of the Ryder and Lisa podcast.
Thanks for being a part of the Ryder and Lisa community. If you liked hanging out with us, don't forget to subscribe and share the laughs with your friends.
Powered by Always Plumbing and Heating.